Hi everyone, Dr. Nana here. How you are doing? One of the reasons why I have to keep saying this since 2018, we have been telling you, and in 2021, no, 2022, my husband and I actually did a program when we started unveiling what we feel that people already know, but they just were playing blind eye to it. But we also told the African countries, not only Nigeria, the youth to bring out their phones. They're actually using that phone very well now. And that's when we mentioned that some of these so-called men of God that we heal the blind, the sick, and whatever, arranged ones, not the real. People who are blind for 10 years, 20 years, we just start, calling colors and all of that, which is unheard of. We also talked about people who they said are crippled, always running from the back to the front stage until we expose that. I'm sure they are not doing those miracles, but there are so many other miracles that are still performed. But you have to ask yourself as an adult, of what use are those miracles to you? What are you learning from those miracles? If those miracles were real, would Nigeria be where it is right now, or African countries? How many miracles do you think they are performing in the United States, where I am, or other parts of the developed world? You have to talk to yourself. Yes, you have to talk to yourself. And the reason why it's important to take this serious is because we have all seen how this religion have been bastardized, how people have been deceived. You see the generation of youths that have been produced under this religion captivity. And all those old folks who have been performing miracles, who have been doing all this stadium-like type of events, are still on top of all of you. But the nation through which they are preaching is almost decimated. If prayers was working the way they are preaching it, will Nigeria be the way it is, or most of this African country? You need to wake up. There's no such thing. And we have told you guys. And of course, my peace, the peace that I'm having, is because the Lord has spoken that they will all be gone. Yup. And because I also have the peace that what God said is coming to pass already. They're already mockery already, because the Lord said they would be mockery and they would be mocked. Because from the look of things, they are not ready to change. So on today's episode, I want us to focus on our children. We need to start. Most of these children, they need parental guidance. It is our role. It is our training that they need. These are youths. If we want to have generations that will truly serve God, we have to start the work now. The church have failed. The pastors have failed. They are all in business. No, think about it. Our focus should be on God and God alone. So if you don't know God, be it whoever, if you go to church for 100 years, you will still not know God. All right? So most of these children that you're seeing doing so many things is because even though their parents were taking them to church, they are making them to know church and the pastor, not God. Our focus, our duty is to teach our children the ways of the Lord. And that's what we as parents, we're doing to our children. Nope. We are not teaching them to know pastor or to know church. We're teaching them to know God. Let me tell you this for a fact. If you teach your children to know God, when they grow up, they will fear God. and they will love you as a parent and do accordance to what the Lord said. That's the way we were brought up. There are so many things I just cannot do because that's the way I was brought up. That's the way my husband was brought up. So we have to rekindle back how we were brought up. We grew up knowing our Father and telling us about God and other things. All right? Yes, as a child, you'll be afraid of so many things because that's what your father told you. So, but as you grow older, you have to know God yourself so that you can handle your situation. And that's what has led us today. So, on today's episode, I asked the parents of children to teach them about God. Here is this man.
Is that why you are here? I'm here preaching, you are saying moot. That's why you are here. You don't listen to my preaching. You are there shouting moot, moot. Who is this? I like your preaching. You are blessed. Don't blame you. You are fooling yourself. Who pay good attention? You will yourself. Always moving with your friend. You think most big men, they will not come to approach you when they see you with your friend. They will just walk away. Because most of your friends will distract you when they see a big man talking to you. They will, let's go. They will distract you. And most of the big men cannot stop when they see you with friends. Most of them don't like insult. They don't like disgrace. They don't want to call you while you by your friend say, let's go. Most of them feel ashamed. They will just go alone, walk alone. You are looking for a husband, walk alone. Big men will approach you when you are moving alone. You are looking for a husband, you are always moving with your friends. Fooling yourself in the streets. You don't want to move alone. How are you going to see husband? You move alone. As a girl, you are looking for a husband, you have a chance to chase you. If some big men call you, immediately they call you, you don't answer, they will just go away. That's the end. If they call you, don't answer, they will just go away. If they ever have your number, they chat you up, you don't respond, they will delete your number. That's different. That's big men and poor men. When big men want to see you, when they approach you, come and see me, when you don't confuse men. When men are looking at you, even if you are with their wife, look at them back. Put your eyes on their eyes. Even if they mess with their wife, look at them, seduce them and take them away. You don't know your husband. You don't know your future husband.
This man says he's a pastor. I feel that this is their GEO right now because this is exactly what most of these pastors are doing. And he is coming out to say that this is his part. He is a pastor. This is what the pastors have ridiculed themselves to be right now. On today's episode, I want to remind you all that God should be the focus. You should have a personal relationship with God and stop all this problem. God already told us there will be issue and problem in the world. All right? So it's not going away. But when we call on God and stay with him, he will see what's true. Why don't you always think that sometimes those problems come because God wants to see how you handle it? Who do you think will remove those problems at once? The pastor? We need to have relationship with God. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all of thy ways, acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. And that's the motto here in our home. I want to thank you all for listening. Take care now, and bye for now.